I want to share something that, well, probably not all of you want to hear, but I'm asking you, I'm kind of challenging you to watch this entire video. It's short, just a couple minutes long, but I'm challenging you to just hang in there and ask God to speak to you and confirm whether or not what I'm saying is true. Okay? All right, here's the challenge. So, when your husband sins, in perhaps a kind of major way, like maybe he has a pornography addiction or a gambling addiction, or he has a tendency to just let his temper explode and he can become a bit verbally abusive. Maybe he's been abusing drugs. Whatever the thing is, of course, this is devastating. For instance, if it's pornography, that's especially devastating for a wife. So I get that. And we know that the devil is just tempting your husband at every turn, right? Just waving temptation in front of your husband because he wants your whole marriage to collapse. I mean, in John 10:10, Jesus says the enemy is out to steal, kill, and destroy. So make no mistake about it. The enemy wants to get your husband to cave into destructive temptations. But here's the subtle temptation that the enemy waves in front of you. The enemy wants you to respond in a really condemning, accusatory, rude, harsh, critical way toward your husband. Because now he's taken out both of you. He's taken out the entire marriage in one fell swoop. He gets your husband to sin, and he gets you to be the condemning shrew that attacks your husband. And then your husband doesn't really feel like working on the marriage because he already feels like he's a total loser. You've made it clear that he is. Do you see what I mean? Here's what I'm saying. Don't give in to that temptation of the devil. Don't cooperate with the devil when he says to be rude and condemning and tell your husband what a loser he is. Because this is not going to cause your husband to want to change. He feels like he's already lost you. You think he's scum and you're his enemy now, and right? So if you want your marriage to last, if you want your family to stay intact, be smart. Don't cooperate with the devil. Instead, pause and ask the Holy Spirit to give you calm, gracious, compassionate, humble, gentle, loving words to your husband. Yes, you may still need to set some boundaries and have a frank conversation with him about changes that need to be made, but he's going to listen so much better to a wife who seems to be for him as opposed to against him.